I've been doing a lot of ghost investigations throughout my spare time, but once in a while I had the idea of doing other kind of investigations, different paranormal claims. One of those ideas was to do a investigation on Bigfoot. Me and my family went up to my older sister's in-laws house for a vacation in Marais, Minnesota. Just north of town there's a trail called the Gunflint Trail. There was one Bigfoot sighting recently in 2012. There was a brother and a sister who were snowmobiling up on the trail, and they witnessed this 7-foot tall creature holding a stick, and it just walked away. The witnesses wanted to remain anonymous, but that's where we decided to focus our investigation and plan to capture a Bigfoot on video. Okay, so we're set up on the Gunflint Trail. We're on this bike trail. Me and my two sisters, my mom, and my older sister, father-in-law, is heading up towards this point where the trail breaks off. We're going to be doing calls back and forth at some points, and what we want to try to do is, if there's a Sasquatch and if he hears us, we want to try to get the Sasquatch to actually come towards us, and we're going to be screaming towards the north and just try to see if we could find any evidence.
Peter, can you hear me?
Yep, I can still hear you.
Okay, I'm going to let one rip right now.
Alright.
You hear that?
Yep, we heard it.
Okay. Your mother's going to do one. Hang on.
Good one.
That's what I thought too. Okay, now I'm going to sit down and I'm going to text Kristen here in a second.
Alright. Hey, Hardy.
Yes, Peter.
We're gonna try some tree knocks, but you might not hear them, but just keep you updated.
Okay, tell me when you're done with your tree knock.
Take over here. Okay. Before you kill him.
And I broke the stick. Okay, go ahead now. Hardy?
Yeah.
I don't know if you're breaking up, but sometimes we can... I don't know if there's feedback, but go ahead.
I think there's someone else on this channel.
Did you hear like some kind of scream on the radio?
Yep.
When you went out, it went like, wow.
Yeah, we're gonna do our call now and then you can call back, okay?
Okay. Yeah, we heard it.
Okay, give me your best shot.
Alright.
Loud as in your gut. Take a couple breaths.
Yeah, your mom heard your cry.
Alright, we're off the bike trail and we're on the first bridge right now.
Okay. Let us know when you get to the third bridge.
Alright, hey, while we're walking up, do you want to do one more call?
You want to do it or you want me to do it?
You can do it.
Okay.
We heard it.
Right after the 3-hour investigation, I reviewed the video, and when I walkie-talkied to Team 2, I discovered that there was some kind of deep growl roar to the right of the camera, and the weirdest thing is we did not hear this in the investigation because the camera was pointed in one direction and we were facing the opposite direction, and it was a little bit windy towards the opposite direction where neither the camera or me and my sisters were facing. The other weirdest thing is that I actually heard this growl when we were setting up. No one else heard it but me. I don't know how that's impossible, but we did not capture that first growl, but we did capture the second one.
Still, we'll stand by and wait.
Good idea. 10-4. Over and out.
Do I think that was a Sasquatch? 50%. I don't know. It could be something else. It's just that I don't have no explanation to what it could be, so it's just unexplained. Bigfoot? Maybe. Next day after the investigation, my mom went into town and she told me that she talked to a stranger who said that there were these Bigfoot signs that were set up right next to Moose Lake. We went way down there to look for them, and lo and behold, we did come across them. But the only thing is that the town did not set them up. Marais didn't set them up, but someone did, and we later heard that the signs were taken down. But the real reasons why were they set up, and we think that the reason they were set up is that since it's right next to Moose Lake, witnesses say that there's baby moose down there, and that sign could probably be the reason to make drivers slow down so that they don't hit a moose at all. They could have just set up a moose sign, but that one's probably to get drivers saying, wait a second, Bigfoot sign? Just to get them to slow down. But that's the probably explanation why we have. There was one sighting. We possibly came across a Bigfoot. There might be one Bigfoot up in the hills right next to Grand Marais.
Have any comments or questions about this episode of New London Ghost Hunters? Subscribe to this video and they may be answered on an upcoming video.